Good evening, everyone. Switched on here, as always. Yeah, this week has been just the normal time as always. It's only 2 weeks left until Easter. Now that's gonna be an interesting holiday. But yeah, this week I haven't really been doing much myself. I haven't really focused on any Easter stories for at the moment. But I will for this week. I will spend a lot more time to finish up some of the stories that I have been asked to do, and at least one of the things for that I was planning to do is finally done. And that's an Easter story, but it's not a true friend or true love. It's more like your it's a G4 Easter story, but this one is only about Twilight. Her friends is not even involved in this one. And this particular, well, story, it's about Twilight celebrating Easter, but not with her family, or well, except for her parents. Only her brother, Cadence, and Spike is there. But that's all I can tell from that story. Easter. Easter is a funny holiday, isn't it? It's one of the few holidays of the year which is not focused on one single permanent date all year round. It's one of the few times in the year that's different. And not only that, that this year is another leap year. Just imagine if you were born on the February 29th. I wonder how that would have been like. Like, oh yeah, my next birthday is, and I have to be waiting another 4 years to be celebrate my birthday. And you'd be like, I'm 1 years old. Wait, how can you be one after that you were born 4 years ago? Oh, that that's so yeah. Leap years are one of the few times of the year you probably didn't want to be born at. Though there are two people that well, someone I actually went to school with. His birthday was actually December 25th, the day after Christmas that we celebrated. So I have no idea if he celebrates his Christmas and birthday on the same day or something. I don't know. But another person I know of, she celebrated her birthday on December 31st, on the actual New Year's Eve. Now that is another kind of a bored. I mean, you're born on one day and turn out the end of the year, and you have to wait a whole year in order to be celebrate your birthday. Then being born on April 1st, well, that's another thing. I'm glad I'm not born on that. Myself, well, I was supposed to be born in November, but that didn't happen. I didn't want to be born in November. uh, but this year, this time, or well, now these days, I birthday doesn't feel much special anymore. To me, birthday just feels your average typical day. But I don't mind still to get some gifts from my family and all that, but I really don't ask for much. All I ask for almost the same since started the same every year. Clothes, money, that's it. And usually I get clothes, usually just socks, t-shirts, that's it. And in fact, I never go in any time of the year doing some shopping myself for clothes at all. Like the first time I ever did that was ever. uh, but it happens. I don't have any problem with money though. It's just clothes has never been much a big thing for me though. Fashion? No, that's not a thing. I I'm not really. much for fashion itself. In fact, I don't even care if I'm wearing fashionable clothes as long as like I feel comfortable. That's it. When I was younger, I didn't mind if there was some patterns or prints on a t-shirt or something like that. But now these days, I really don't even care. Though I don't understand it though. Why can it be in jeans with some ripped holes in it that looks like someone been doing it, but they're actually made on that on purpose? At first, I can't understand how that can be fashionable. Though I'm not a fashion designer myself, so and I'm not much a bad fan of fashion itself. Oh, speaking of fashion, just looking at some fashion designs or fashion shows, some of the clothes look how to say some of the clothes on the fashion shows look so hilarious. It looks like a 5-year old have been designing those. I mean, come on. And that's supposed to be fashion? Yeah, right. I mean, I can probably try to make some better design than that. I'll brag, it just some of the designs that some absolute top-notch fashion designers are doing. Yeah, I can say this: those clothes doesn't even make sense. I mean, just look at the people back in the Middle Ages. At least those clothes looks more decent or even more well. I mean, those clothes looks more at least outstanding. Oh, Elvis. Now his clothes when he performed. Now those were top notch and those were pretty cool. Even some of them are could be worth a lot of money, a few 100,000, maybe up to 1 million or more. Oh ha ha ha, Mister Green Banana.
Bite me.
Sure, I can bite you. Depends on where you want to bite me. I'll bite you. Strong enough in your ass.
It's a figure of speech.
I know, I know. I wasn't
The
born yesterday.
weirdest
It's almost
fucking.
like it's almost like you. It's kind of like you're saying, "What a cheesy neighborhood" in front of Scooby Doo, and he goes, "Cheese."
Yeah, you know about that. Some of the phrases like saying someone's like say you said bite me, which is more friendlier term for it's like curse words like screw you or something like that. Almost more friendly term. But when you take a photo, it's like say cheese. I mean, where in the world did even that even came from? Certain phrases and terms have some backstory, or an origin, how they even start. But I always wonder, where about say cheese is all coming from? I mean, there's nothing like saying like say smile, much easier, but cheese, mm, that's
I don't know where it first came from, where it was said, but it's worth saying anyway.
yeah, it is. I mean, it's just. I mean, it's like some of the
Unless they're offering cheese sticks as an award for a good photo.
true. Though, speaking of photos, I don't know if you know this, but during the Victorian times in England, families would have some recent deceased member, like a grandparent or even a child, had them dressed up and they looked like that they were asleep, and they could have the a young child in the lab, full dressed, and take a photo. That was actually really common back then. I just don't know why. even though around the same time, people actually literally took mummies and took part of their body parts, like fingers, and grind them up some powder and sold that as I mean, people really literally took fingers or anything from mummies and grind it to some powder and sold it as some sort of miracle medicine for yeah. I just it was no there was no like any actual proof that that actually worked. I mean, it's like elephant tusk or rhino tusk says are claimed to be having some miracle effect on the body, or like you're impotent, or uh, if you're getting bald, or something like that. So grind powder from either rhino or elephant tusk are not even have no effect on it. It just there are no scientific research. There are no scientific research that can confirm that it actually real. So no matter if you take 1 gram or 1 ounce of that powder,
Oh
mix with
boy.
something, it's just weird.
Okay.
So you how you guys been doing?
Been doing alright.
Same here.
A lot of games, sleep, TV.
Uh, Watching Murder She Wrote from time to time, role playing more with with Princess. I'm not a
Gotcha.
female.
Huh. Well, that's
Decent.
weird.
Decent.
Well,
Thank you, little clapper.
I haven't done much myself except uh watch mostly TV though, and be on the computer. I have finally finished off one of the stories. What the top priorities for Easter. There's not a true friend or true love story, more like those Easter special stories that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, finished that off before the stream started, and that's about 20 plus minutes long. It's about Twilight when she celebrates Easter without her parents. It's long before she was met her friends. That's when she's still as a filly. A setting in the story does like take place 1 year after she hatched Spike's egg. Some example. And some of the stories I were planning to do is one, for example, that's Robert asked me to do Diamond Tara with Scootaloo, and try to figure out the
Mhm.
story for game guys as a birthday gift. Your birthday gift won't be done uh, this month, since your birthday isn't until like mid-April. So that gives me a little more less focus on. So I should to focus on these two stories at first.
Yeah, and like I said, if you need to, I can resend you ideas for a new file on the ideas I had for that story.
Yeah, you can probably do that, since I don't know if I still have the document for that story anymore. I had so many, and I have removed some old ones that could have been.
You could you could double check.
Yeah, probably could, but I probably do that after stream is over, because now on StreamYard it's makes my computer a bit slow for some odd reason. That's just great. But other than that, it really isn't much any difference. I recently even find out that Robert asked me for to do another two stories. Which one was it? Let's see here. Come on, open up, open up.
Have you thought of
Uh,
I'm sorry, not Fluttershy, Rarity with each of the princesses?
well, Starlight. He asked me to do Starlight Limit with Luna, and Lightning Dust as in both True Love. I don't see the reason for that. It's Yeah, that can actually work.
Oh yeah. By the way, by using the
Hmm?
power technology, officially I have upgraded my D20 to a D100. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be great. And
Is that
maybe
on is that on a website or something?
it's on a website. Yeah, I don't think there's a such thing as a D100. If there is, I think reality would break. But there probably is
Well,
actually. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look that up actually. Hold on a second. Is it a thing? All of this computer doesn't freak out. Yeah, it's a thing, and it looks interesting.
hmm.
Dear God,
I mean,
that looks like hell.
well, I know of at least that the 20 is a dice, but a D100. Now that's more something I mean, I I mean D100 kind of reminds me of you know, a T100 for Terminators models. Have you seen any of the first Terminator movies by chance?
I've seen Terminator 1 and 2. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
so in this,
anything other than that.
yeah, so in the second movie, there's this the one that can shapeshift, kinda. That's made of liquid metal. I think it's T1000. There
Hmm.
is another um, Terminator, which is known as uh, what's it called again? Come on. Oh, but I'm not sure if this actually had made any appearance in the movies or anything anymore, or in the TV shows. But what is his name? Come on, you freaking computer. Um, I think it is T1. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, it's it's known as T100,000, or also known as T Meg. It looks like a giant spider type.
Hold on. Alright. Right.
So yeah,
Let's just
I
gonna
wonder if
roll.
there's gonna
Oh.
be any. I wonder if there's gonna be any more, Terminator movies. But the T1000, it is a cool one. The only negative, the only side, the weakness it has is liquid nitrogen. It can survive in boiling temperature, and like they can literally stand in fire without much effect on it. But cold temperature is the only weakness. I mean, after all, it's like liquid metal. In realistically, no thing can actually be moving around as liquid substance like that. Not even realistic possible, I believe. It's just, I mean, it's like say, it's like making a creature made of living water. That's impossible either, because even though if they were somehow magic control it or something, but other than that, it's not really much possible. So who knows? I wonder if Cody will show up. because he was here back in the backstage only a moment ago.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna like do like a pre-roll just to see what my luck's like today. Let's
Hmm.
see. Press.
Well, I hope
Well,
you guys are ready though.
I got an 85, so I'd like to think that's pretty good. All right. Yeah, I'm ready. That was
D100.
gonna.
There's like a D100. There's like a like a sphere, isn't it?
That's what I saw online. That's pretty much what it is.
Huh.
Now it's gonna be even more hilarious when I get a one.
When you're using it, is it on rolldie.net?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I just found it myself. I just look up and then it's like, okay, that's pretty weird. Well, anyways, let's start with this since that 100 more question.
That's almost as much as the options I have. I just realized. Uh, Malachi, you want to go first, or you want me to use the D100, which I'm not used to saying yet, to choose, or what?
You can use the die.
I call it high or low.
Low.
All right, you're
Can
going
it be any
first.
lower?
You got 34, by the way.
Damn.
Oh no, you're going first. I mean, it's not like it matters either way. We have the same amount of questions, so.
So who goes first?
Malachite is.
All right. Number one. The Bigfoot cryptid known as orang mavas is said to leave large footprints. How big are the footprints in length? A. 16 inches, B. 18 inches, C. 15 inches, or D. 17 inches.
Choices again?
16 inches, 18 inches, 15 inches, or 17 inches.
I'll say 18.
18. Ding ding, exactly 18 inches.
First point. I forgot to turn that off. Alright, cool. Hold on a second. I'm going to turn that off.
You know, fun thing is, earlier this week, I think it was Sunday, um, I was sitting at my computer. I heard a strange sound repeatedly, and I had no idea what it was from. I thought it was my speakers that was acting up, but it turned out it was my phone, which then meant sending me the sound that the battery was almost empty. So I was like, because I was about to go to bed when I heard it sound again. I realized they could not come from my computer because my computer was completely turned off. So I saw my phone was lighting up in my bookshelf, and I was like, I looked, sure enough, almost out of battery. So I just put it on a charge, and that was that much it. Number two. When were the first sighting of the Bigfoot cryptid orang mavas? A. 1970s, B. 1990s, C. 2000s, or D. 1950s?
Hmm. Can you repeat the answers?
1970s, 1990s, 2000s, or 1950s?
Hmm. I feel like that's a little specific. I'm going with 2000s.
Ain't wrong exactly be the 1950s.
Ah, damn. All right.
By the way, what's the temperature for you guys?
Well, all right. Let's see what we got.
Bless you.
My allergies are going nuts today.
Apparently,
It's 43 here.
43. Here's about in the close to 50s.
It was like 60 yesterday, so.
Hmm. Apparently, it's gonna snow tomorrow, but I don't. I don't even think it's gonna be. It's gonna be more like rain. Snow doesn't really fall when it's warm out, but I don't care. Winter's past for me though. Number three, the Bigfoot cryptid orang mavas, the mavas, is said to like to eat two things. One is fruits from all orchards. What is the second thing? A. Potatoes. B. Fish. C. Lizard. Or D. Meat.
Uh, you can you repeat? I was busy doing something.
Repeat the whole thing or just the options?
Yes.
Yes to what?
That doesn't answer the question.
Y- yes, both of them.
The Bigfoot cryptid orang mavas is said to like to eat two things. One is fruits from orchards. What is the second thing? A. Potatoes. B. Fish. C. Lizard. Or D. Meat.
Mm, fish. Final.
They need exactly fish. Some cryptozoologists, they believe that Bigfoots are omnivores, like humans, eating, well, anything actually, or like they're all eaters, like pigs, for example. But who knows?
All right.
Number four, the Bigfoot cryptid orang mavas is said to have certain color on its fur, and what color does it have? A. Black, B. Gray, C. Brown, or D. Red.
Hmm. Well, it's a cryptid, so I'm gonna go with the weirdest. I'm gonna go with D final.
D. Red,
Red.
and not exactly A. Black.
Oh, damn.
It's a shadowfoot.
But if it
Well,
was red, it could have been Crimson Foot.
okay,
Haha.
get this. I literally read there is a Bigfoot in the US which has black fur but green face.
Well, Cody
Ah.
can't try all the time with his new makeup kits.
Wait,
Uh,
did someone but did that big foot find the mask from the mask?
mm,
I don't know.
maybe. I mean, the first movie was good. Second one, hadn't even seen it, and not going
You
to.
probably shouldn't. It's not good.
I mean, it's not even Jim Carrey. And the thing is I don't think that since the son, I don't think this the new guy isn't even had used the mask because think about it. If the sun has this effect of he can make his head blow up like a balloon. Okay, here's the thing. If Jim Carrey or Stanley Ipkiss would have had a kid, would the same thing happen to the kids? His kid, same effect. Since after all, Stanley used the mask. So if this new guy, if he didn't use the mask at all, it wouldn't have affect his son. I think I don't know. I mean, like it's not like the magic in the mask would affect the father in some way. But the only thing that I saw, at least a trailer clip from that, is Odin and Thor, Loki, God of Mischief, were arguing in the end. But in the end, the father managed to make peace between Loki and Odin. Oh, speaking of that, I just finished my Norse mythology quest yesterday, also about 81 questions.
I saw.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. Though I still have my old one still, but that one's gonna be removed since it's no longer used. What the? Oh, okay. Excuse. Number 5, hard question for you again, Malachi. A Bigfoot cryptid that is known as Mermask creature is said to live in a country. In which country it is said to live in? A. Switzerland, B. Russia, C. Ukraine, or D. Belarus?
Russia.
Ding ding, exactly Russia. Number 6, trick question for you again, guy. Has the Bigfoot cryptid known as skunk ape been seen on the west coast of US? Yes or no?
Yes.
Don't exactly know. It hasn't. It's only been southeastern part, uh, like uh,
Didn't you say he lived in Florida?
yeah, like Florida and part of Georgia, among in lower regions like that, like along the east southeastern part of the U.S. And since the U.S. are well, is mostly known for its Bigfoot, there are many different types. Some lives different, have different, different colors, different heights. Some can simply from between 10, 15 feet tall, and some Bigfoot cryptids that's outside the U.S., like orang pendek, which is only 5 feet tall. There are apparently one other type of Bigfoots are called little people. They are between 4 to 5 feet, and they are usually also in the U.S. But those are one type you don't want to mess around with. Apparently, they are a little bit aggressive, more than usual. And I later found at least two more um, channels that has cryptids topics. I think I have now managed to up to is have managed to get 1,093 questions on paper. So, anyways, number 7 for you, Malachi. The Bigfoot cryptid that's known as Mermask creature is said to have certain color on its fur. What color does it have? A. Red. B. Black. C. White. Or D. Brown. And apparently Dashi can't join since he has some Wi-Fi issues because of the weather. He put that in the comments.
I'll say white.
White? Ding ding ding, exactly white. when people assuming a white Bigfoot, like, oh, that's an albino. Not necessarily, though.
No, first thing people would say was ghost.
Well,
They probably confused it with a Yeti.
exactly. Because Yeti
Well,
are
why don't you
supposed to.
call the Yeti and find out?
I'm sorry. I'm
You.
so sorry, Malachite, but you can't get to Trump that easily.
You know, where do you think Yeti otherwise lives?
Um,
Mount Everest.
I, would- I
Right in the
would
Himalayas, yes.
I would most likely say you cold regions, some like somewhere in Antarctica.
Well, Yeti itself, the most well-known Yeti is Himalayas or around Mount Everest. But apparently, I've seen that there's supposed to be two Bigfoot sightings in Antarctica, which I really have a hard to believe. Because as a Bigfoot, or that type of creature, if it's a big one, between, say, 9 or 10 feet tall, they usually need quite of enough. They require a certain amount of as a food source. And since Antarctica itself lacks of big animals, except for penguins, sea leopards, and of course on fish. But there, other than that, there are no any bigger animals like cows or anything like that, so that cattle they will need of to survive. But they might be surprised that has been actually being reported of two different type of yetis in the U.S. One in Alaska. The second one known that I could find was actually in New Hampshire. But it also another thing is just I don't know. I have been following this. Well, I not even subscribed, but I've been watching this channel called the Midnight Century. Usually, is a guy that presents only top five cryptids from each states and even different countries. He recently made one video about cryptids from Germany that evolved like dragons or something like that. Normally, I don't include dragons as a cryptid. It, of course, depends on what it is, but yeah. So apparently, there are even dragon cryptids in the U.S., including some yetis. If you guys have heard of Minnesota Iceman, I can tell you right now that is not a cryptid. It's simply just uh, it's made of rubber mask or something like that. So it's not real. And but yeah, so apparently when it comes to Yetis, Himalayas Yeti is not the only one known. There are some apparently even somewhere in Central Europe which has its own version of Yetis. So Yetis itself is normally between white and maybe light gray. So if you're white, don't usually expect it to be like an albino, because if it's an albino, it would have red eyes. But a Bigfoot can actually be white, but without even be as an albino. I'm just saying it's just. Anyways, let's continue. Number 8 as a game guide. When was the first Bigfoot cryptid? When was the first Bigfoot cryptid mermask creature first seen? A. 2014, B. 2015, C. 2010, or D. 2011?
Alright, well, this is gonna be the first time I use the dice. Alright. D100 on my device, give me a number that will suffice. I hate this thing. I got a 29, which I think. Hold on a second. 1 to 25 is A.
So if you get like,
26.
let's say if you get 100, would that still count as a D?
D. If I got 100, that would be like an ultra D.
Oh, okay. Because if I need to use a D20, usually the 20 represents for D, and 1 to 4, I think, was A,
One to
something like
five
that.
is A. 1 to 5 is A. Five
Yeah,
is the
so,
highest you can get for
yeah,
A.
so,
So
yeah, so I also,
I guess now the highest is 25 for A,
yeah,
which means
so I at least
20's.
assumed at least that a D100 would have been also equal to as a, you know, as a 20
It's like kinda
or D.
close.
Yeah,
So that means 29 would be B. So I guess I'll go with B final.
you said B?
Yeah.
Ain't long like a D, 2011. Number 9. Which season of the year was a Bigfoot Marmask creature seen? A. Spring. B. Winter. C. Autumn. Or D. Summer.
He's thinking.
Hmm.
The heck?
I will probably, I don't know. Ugh. I should mention that one thing is that I might just do Gameshow streams maybe just once or twice per month from now on. And the other streams might just simply either be in Hangman or Super Mario 6 Randomizer or maybe Dragon City or something like that.
Why is
So that we
that?
don't. What?
Why is that?
Well, so that we don't use too many of the quizzes that I have because it takes a little bit of time to get the update and depend on topic it is and I mean we could do more if you guys have your own quiz that you want to do, like if you have topics that you want to do something like if Malachi has something that involves like his Dragon City that he talked about, or if you want to do something about say maybe Merge She wrote, or basically anything that he had in mind to do. And if you have any quests that you want to do, or perhaps backrooms or even Super Mario, you could even do a you could even you could even make a quest based on the Super Mario Bros. Movie,
I'll go
for
with an
example.
obvious. I'll go with an obvious one. I'll say summer.
Summer, D, ain't wrong exactly, A, spring.
It was
But
one of the two.
yeah, I also should mention that I also going to do two different streams by end of the month. One is gonna be a Easter special stream, just where you can do almost anything. Maybe play a game or play one of the Super Randomizer. And on or we could perhaps do a special game show stream on Easter, depending on what it's gonna be. Because that long cryptid quiz that I have, with over 200 questions, is gonna be for Halloween, since that was Malachi's suggestion for that. So why not? So well, we can always probably, if you guys were wanted to do your own quiz, because there has been a while since anyone else, you guys ever was the host for one of those. Because lately I haven't been only that. I mean, I'm just saying though.
Yeah, I'll
Anyways,
figure it out.
yeah, perhaps if you want to do something about maybe about video games, you and Roy perhaps can talk about it. Then I mean, see, you guys have done a lot more games than I have. Anyways, number 10, hard question. There is a Bigfoot cryptid known as orang mavas said to live in Malaysia and is said to be tall. And how tall is this Bigfoot? A. 10 feet. B. 8 feet. C. 9 feet. Or D. 11 feet.
This is me, right?
Hmm.
Alright, give me one sec. My god! I got a 97. Thanks, luck. I knew I could count on you. Anyway, I'll go with D final.
D ain't not exactly A. 10 feet. But kind of close though.
Gotta at least be impressed with the 97 I got.
True.
Second roll, by the way.
Oh, Malik, I do believe you're gonna like this name for this particular Bigfoot. Number 11. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Old Yellow Top is said to live in a country. In which country is it to live in? A. Germany. B. Canada. C. Poland. Or D. Ukraine.
Old Yellow?
Old Yellow Top is referring as this.
What happened to the red, the orange, the green, the blue, the purple, and the what the fuck ever ones?
Well, they actually is even a live photo of this particular Bigfoot. The body is, I think, brownish in color, and the head is almost like yellow.
Hey, I guess that means if you look at him too long, you get top heavy. Ha! Come on now. Yeah, I'm
Well, I
kidding.
mean,
Anyway,
What, what were the choices?
Germany, Canada, Poland, or Ukraine as an options.
Well, I'm pretty sure Game Guy can say it better than I can, but I would have to say Canada.
Canada.
Canada, B. Didn't exactly B. Canada. Yeah, this particular Bigfoot is actually is part of a category that includes of Bigfoots um, called marked ones. There are actually some Bigfoots that either have one of the arms in different color, could have been um, yellow, white, or maybe light brown, while the rest of the body is either black or dark brown. So it's not impossible to tell. Okay, number 12. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Old Yellow Top is said to be quite tall. And how tall is it? A. 9 feet. B. 8 feet. C. 7 feet. Or D. 10 feet.
Jeez, with all these heights, he would topple over me. Ha ha. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this. Alright. Give me a number, any number, I don't care. That works. I'll go with B final.
B ain't not exactly C. 7 feet. Even though there is actually alleged Bigfoot that literally wears a top hat. But
What the fuck do
yeah,
you what the fuck do you carve it out of? A coconut husk?
uh
Mm.
no, like an
That'd be
old
interesting though.
true, but this top hat is resembles an 18th century 1800s top hat. And its name is
Oh, so
Papu
he's
Ki.
the Victorian cryptid.
Yeah, kinda. But some even claim that it literally even wears shirts. Oh, okay. You guys know what flannel shirt is, right?
I think so.
Those shirts that usually lumberjacks are wearing, like those different patterns.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know those.
Yeah, there is a Bigfoot known as flannel shirt Bigfoot. Larry Shear claims that they also be wearing that type of shirt. But this top hat Bigfoot, yeah, don't count it on that's going to be any reference of any question because to me, I don't see that as a Bigfoot at all, or it is a cryptid. And if you have seen the rake, yeah, don't count that as a Bigfoot as a cryptid either because to me it isn't. It is just creep pasta. And that's it. Hey, good light. What's up? Yeah, we're just oh, he's playing Pokemon Stadium on Nintendo 64. Wait a minute. Actually, yeah, I did. I in fact did play that game long time ago. I was probably what 10, 12, something like that. I didn't have the game myself. It was an old friend of mine who had it. I don't even remember if it was either the first
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a mom.
or
I
the
forgot about
second.
this.
Well, I think it was the first one that they actually. It was kind of cool. It was actually fun though. Oh, um, I don't know though if they actually are going to if they were to make another Pokemon Stadium that include all the Pokemon they have so far, which is 1,025 total. And I did read about when Generation 10 will be released. And according on Google, they are expecting maybe within the next 3 to 4 years might be the next generation will be out. I mean, don't take me wrong on this part, but um, I literally back in 2019 I predicted like within the next 5 years or so the next generation will be out. And sure enough, 3 years later, they announced Pokemon Generation 9 Scarlet and Violet, and it was going to be released. I was like, how is I not that even like? Did I saw the future or something? I mean, I predicted that within a 5 years period, I was kind of right on that. I mean, it's just Charizard, Skeptil, Greninja, Magnezone, Metacross, and Baxcalibur. Oh, Magnezone is Magnemite's last evolution form. Metagross, I think it's a still psychic type. Greninja. Oh, now that is a cool one, based on the ninja skills. Like Pokemon Ninja. Let's see what were we? Number 13 for Malachite. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Orange Eyes are said to live in a U.S. state. In which state is said to live in? A. Ohio, B. Louisiana, C. Tennessee, or D. Wyoming?
The orange eyes. Where?
Gee, I wonder what color eyes he has. Clearly, they must be blue. Obviously.
Choices
Hmm.
again?
Choices: Ohio, Louisiana, Tennessee, or Wyoming.
Hmm.
Um, Cody, have you
I'm
seen
gonna
the
have to
most?
say. I'm gonna have to say Ohio.
Ohio. Ding ding, exactly. Oh, hey, Ohio.
Okay.
Cody, have you seen the Pokemon Horizon series by any chance? I recently saw all of them. Well, as far as they did, they hadn't even finished release the whole first season. Uh, they have so far released 10 episodes on Netflix, but the remaining episodes I literally saw it on a Pokemon website for free, and I have to say it's kind of amazing. I think it's way better in the original series because when I first saw this old
Ooh,
man
hot
to
takes.
be Roy's grandfather, I first thought, could that be an Ash, like as an old man? Because he kind of looked like almost him, but I mean, first of all, could that be an Ash? I mean, they share similarities, but no, it wouldn't be impossible because first, he grew up on this island, and there are no Pokemon trainers at all on this island. Um, there is one Pikachu in the new Pokemon Horizon that can literally fly. When I first heard it, they mentioned a Pikachu that can fly. I was blown my mind. But he doesn't have like wings or anything. It's just, let's say, he creates
Just
this like a tornado and use its tail to give him an extra boost. When he's far up in midair, he's using his tail, moving back and forward to remain in air, almost like a propeller or something. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I did actually miss Ash. Cody Darkhawk did say that he heard somewhere that Ash would reappear in this season or in this series. I tried to search about it, and as far as I can tell, I think that's just a rumor. I don't know if that's actually real or not, but if it did happen to reappear, well, I don't think like in person character. I'm more like maybe seen on TV screen or maybe a newspaper or maybe mentioned. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that he will eventually get his to reach Pokemon Master. There's one thing about that. Since his dream was to be a Pokemon Master, ever from the original start until the last season and the series that he was in, many fans were still very disappointed, heartbroken they removed Ash to have new characters in it instead. So many people, like even by now, asking themselves, did he reach his goal as a Pokemon Master? Will we ever know that? I don't think so. And I mean, as far as I know, it's just, and even like, what is Pokemon Master? That's another question, but unfortunately, we don't know. The only ones who know about it is the Pokemon Company, but they will never even reveal it at all. He will try to be like Ash, trying to enter the Pokemon World Championship this or next year. Hmm, that'd be cool. I never had since trying to ask me to play the games, like video games. Not really. Like, but maybe Pokemon Stadium as a tournament. Okay, that would be. I would be definitely interested in that part. I even don't even play that in such a long time. I've been happy to do it again. Okay, number 14. The Wire Woman was first spotted by Native Americans, and when did they first seen her? Excuse me. A. 1600s, B. 1800s, C. 1700s, or D. 1900s. And this game guy's question.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got 69.
Hmm.
It was gonna happen at some point. I guess that's C, huh? Alright, I guess I'll go with C final.
Not exactly. B. 1800s.
How could
You know,
69 fail me?
this was actually
Easily.
this was actually around last week when we did this, when we stopped after Malachite left. So, Meloet. So, if we would have been halfway through, I'm like, do I have to come up with another 40 questions? Uh, well, but it was only 13, so it wasn't really that much difficult. But I added some more, yeah. So number 15, trick question for you, Malachi. Is it true that why a woman screams can draw in lone wolves in by its woman-like scream? Yes or no?
It sounds interesting, but for the heck of it, I'm saying yes.
You say yes. Let's see what it says. Ding, ding, exactly yes.
Damn.
You know,
I'm
I
all,
mean,
Malachite has 7 points
screaming
so
can
far,
kind
and
of.
I don't have a
I
single
mean,
one.
screaming can kind of like echo into like howling.
well, there are in fact certain animals that's is capable of doing that. Like bobcats are known for their
Oh, okay, so I'm not too late. It's
scream sounds like a woman is screaming.
I'll take.
And I think there was even coyotes or were the cougar or mountain lions that can also make it sound similar to that. But yeah, this is like and why a woman's was actually a kind of a dogman slash uh, werewolf like cryptid. Number 16. There is a large feline cryptid known as Cherokee Death Cat and said to be tall to its shoulders. And how tall is it? A. 3 feet. B. 4 feet. C. 6 feet. Or D. 5 feet.
This usually works. I'm going with the most. I'll go with C final.
C. Ain't wrong, so actually B. 4 feet.
Oh my god, am I gonna get a question right?
Nope. And so far, not at all. Number 17. Cherokee Death Cat is said to weigh a lot. And how much does it weigh? A. 200 pounds. B. 800 pounds. C. 500 pounds. Or D. 700 pounds.
Peace and pray. I think that's what it means. I don't know. I don't speak emoji. Bonk.
Really? Ooh, there was a kick on it. Ooh, Kong Strong. Later in the entries ring, named after King Kong.
Choices? Because I'm going to think this
Choices?
logical.
200 pounds, 800 pounds, 500 pounds, or 700 pounds.
Hmm. Well, I guess I can rule out 200. 200. Um, and given it hasn't really been the most in all answers, I would have to say 500?
500? Final?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly 500 pounds. Number 18. There is a Bigfoot known as Fire Ape. And what color does its fur have? A. Black. B. Golden. C. Red. Or D. Gray?
It's gotta be red, right? I'll go with C final, or whatever red is.
Excuse me. You see C. Red. Ding ding ding, exactly red.
Oh my god, I got them right! It's a fucking miracle! I did!
Yeah, we're way past Christmas now.
Oh my god, be quiet, you. You have 8 points, by the way! You're gonna win this, you know, you're gonna super win.
Who knows? Number 19. In Lee County, there is a Bigfoot known as Raven Mocker, and it's how tall is it? A. 9 feet, B. 7 feet, C. 10 feet, or D. 8 feet?
Wait to see.
Can you repeat everything?
For the
In Lee County, there is a Bigfoot known as Raven Mocker, and how tall is it? A. 9 feet, B. 7 feet, C. 10 feet, or D. 8 feet?
I do love that name, though. Raven Marker. That's so good.
Well, according to Native Americans' mythology or
Um,
folklore, the Raven Walker can literally take a dying or sick person's heart without leaving a mark on the body itself.
is this cryptid like a Bigfoot?
Yeah, it's a Bigfoot, but has just the
Well,
name Raven
given
Walker.
given our past Bigfoot questions experience, I'm gonna go with the very most logical one there is. I'm gonna say 7 final.
Ding, 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 exactly 7.
Since
So
many times in our past cryptid streams, you have said that there are lots of Bigfoots. I think you said there are lots of Bigfoots that are around 7 feet tall.
yeah, there is actually, and
And
just in the U.S.
is there about as many that are 8 feet than there are 7 feet?
Actually, there is many different reports. So um, Bigfoots that depending on which state they are being reported. Some can are being as from 6 feet to as 12 feet, but as in Alaska, as tall as from between 14 and 15 feet.
And what is and I wonder if this paper pocket has a call going ah ah like a crow.
Um, I don't know.
That'd be
But
Amazing bass
according
interesting
call.
though. That'd be
true,
interesting though.
but in the Native American folklore, this particular raven mocker, like I said, can take someone's heart, but without leaving a mark on the body itself. And according to the story, it can shapeshift into the shape of a raven, and as a sign of when someone's seeing this Bigfoot as a claim or seeing as a raven as a sign of death or like bad luck. But but the shapeshifting part of a Bigfoot, yeah, I don't know. There are even the ones that claim to be an alien
Ra-
Bigfoot that can jump in a tree to like enter a portal.
Raven Mocker. The next thing we need. Now all we need is a Himalayan woodpecker.
Huh? Yeah, yeah. There is even one Bigfoot known as Phantom of the Forest.
That sounds awesome.
There are many. Some are like there is one known as Midnight Whistler. Uh, um, Squalling Savage, Dustman, Wildman, and many others. And of course, that's only of some of them names. But in the US alone, the names there are more than dozens of different names. Of course, different states, different Native Americans have their own names for the great apes. Of course, also locally, wherever they are, can also have a different names. I think there are some. I think there is one in Kentucky that is known as Big Mo, and there is even one that's known as Farmer City Monster, for some example.
Oh,
So
Smash.
hmm?
If you get to 60 qu- qu- game show quizzes, I have a perfect one for 60. You should do a game show stream based on fun facts of all of us.
How would that even work, though?
We could meet we could meet with him separately and give
I
him
mean,
fun
like,
facts about us, and he could make questions based on whatever we share with him.
Would he be included in that, though?
Mm-hmm.
mm,
If he wants
He
to put
should be.
if he wants to put a bonus question about himself in the as the last question, that can be good. I mean, we won't even know what he's gonna put as a question anyway, so it's not like we're gonna realize what it is until the last minute anyway.
true. Anyways, let's just continue, Hero.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea, though, right?
Yeah, it's a potential idea. Yeah. Number 20. The Bigfoot, known as Ravenmocker, is said to have a certain color on its spur, and but what color is it? A. Gray. B. Brown. C. Red. Or D. Black.
Ravens are usually. What color is a raven actually? Black? Ravens are usually black, right? Am I thinking of the wrong bird? Hmm. Wait, there's a way to find out. Let me just real quick.
There is actually one topic of game to stream that I might do. Urban Legends, and another one is I had in mind is Supernatural. And
Yeah,
no,
let's
not
find
of the
out.
show Supernatural, but supernatural things like vampires, ghosts, you name it. That's another thing that's probably would have been, ooh, how about this? How would you guys make, if you guys would make uh, a quiz based on urban legends, but from just one particular state in your country? It doesn't have to be in your own home state, but it can be in any state that there is. There are many urban legends in different states there are. Like, though, like one particular supposed urban legend, the Melonheads are supposed to be living either in Michigan, Ohio, and I think it was a third, a different state, but each different state had their own version how they became like that. So I'm just saying. But what do you say for the answer though, game guy?
I'm going with black. That makes sense. Ravens are usually black, so I could definitely see the creature also being black.
You say D black, D exactly black.
Hooray! 2 points! Whoa, I'm catching up so much. He has 7 points ahead of me.
Number
I'm
21.
not catching up at all.
The rainbow marker's eyes are has one solid color. What color is it? A. A. White. B. Yellow. C. Red. Or D. Green.
I'm gonna go with Game Guy's logic. I'm saying red.
Wrong, exactly. A. White. Like their milk white eyes. It's said to be these eyes are so white because of do is age. It's said, according to the folklore, it's centuries old, like almost immortal. It takes life from people in order to maintain its life. That's the folklore. If it's true, who knows?
This is why
But
you shouldn't go with my logic.
red and yellow are most usual colors on Bigfoot's eyes. There have been some reports saying they're either white or um, even green, but mostly red, yellow, or orange, or yellow orange type of like almost like amber. You know, Cody, if there's some mythical Pokemon were allowed, there really would have been one that I would have loved to have a Pokemon there in a tournament. That would have been Seraora, this electric mouse type of Pokemon from Alola region. That would have been awesome. That is actually one of my favorites. If there was any legendary Pokemon that would have been allowed, I would definitely take Mew. I mean, it's just awesome. Normally, Mew is pink, but if it's a shiny, it's light blue. Okay, number 22. The Raven Walker was first seen by Native Americans. When was that they first saw it? A. 1900s, B. 1800s, C. 1700s, or D. 1600s?
Well, that's gonna require a dice. Give me something good. 97! That is a good roll, to be fair. Well, I'm going with D, final.
D ain't wrong exactly. C. 1700s.
Ah, damn.
Number 23. Hard question. There is a big bear-like cryptid known as Beast of Bears. It's said to be have a quite of a weight. How much does it eat weight? A. 900 pounds. B. 300 pounds. C. 1500 pounds. Or D. 800 pounds.
I'll say 1500.
You said C. Ding ding ding. Exactly C. 1500 pounds. This particular bear-like cryptid is it kind of looks like having a body of a grizzly, ears as a dog or a canine, but, but pointy ears and a canine's snout or mouth of it, like almost like a from a hybrid or something.
That's just his sign to show don't stand too close.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much. Number 24. When were the beast of bears first spotted? A. 1868, B. 1887, C. 1898, or D. 1910?
Wait, 24?
Yeah, yeah.
I, I think I might have accidentally taken Malachite's question. Yep.
No, I'm the odd ones.
That's where I answered 23 by accident. It's 24. Or did I
No,
not?
23 was actually Malaka's answer the question.
Did he? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Thanks, memory. I knew I could count on you. No, I didn't.
Your memory needs recycling.
Or be
It needed
reset.
to be recycled many years ago. The second that was born, it needed to be reset.
Only the new spare parts.
I can't do anything with the spare parts. They're useless. Just like my awful memory is
They need
useless.
they need to be oiled.
Probably.
That won't fix the problem, though. Anyway, my turn.
Yep.
Alright.
So when were the beast bears first spotted? 1868, 1887, 1898, or 1910?
Hold on a second.
You know, Cody, there is actually a new Pokemon game that was released around the same time as Scarlet Violet. Well, not around the exact same time, but just around close to it. I don't remember exactly the name of it, but it's supposed to be taking place in a land called Katatani. Um, it involves like three legendary Pokemon. I think that they're called the Loyal ones. I think two of them actually resembles as apes or like gorilla or something like that. Level 100 isn't that just the top max level a Pokemon can actually even be? I don't think you can even get any higher. I mean, except for in training cards, where some Pokemon has 120 as HP, but I don't know if can the Pokemon even get higher in levels.
I think the highest is 100, but I don't know.
Well, some training cards had 120, like Charizard, one of those original ones.
Well, in game it's 100. But anyway. Uh, whose turn is it? Mine. To
Yours,
deal with the
yeah.
damn dog. Alright, I gotta re-roll this. Re-roll. Wow, okay, 51. C, final.
Won't exactly be 1897.
Am I seriously gonna go through this whole thing with only getting 2 questions right?
Maybe.
Number
At least the
25.
D20 is not kicking your ass.
Yeah, now
One
the
moment.
D100's doing it. Do you know how many kicks to the ass I'm getting? 100. Do the math. God. Anyway, what's
Number
the next
20.
question?
Number 25. Trick question for you, Malachi. Was it the loggers who saw the beast of bears first? Yes or no?
Uh, no.
Long exactly yes. Number 26.
That's that that I kind of got found myself a little bit wrong because just a few days ago, I got curious myself with like what kind of cryptids there are, and randomly coming across beasts of bears. I saw that it was first seen at camping spots, so I would have thought like a campground, not particularly like a logger's sawmill and that stuff.
Well, that depends on if that was more recent modern days or if it was the original first scene.
Well, I swear I did see one that was first seen at some camping spot.
Hmm.
Well, you have to check on that later.
Yeah.
But
Oh
I
look,
swear
Number
I
I
did.
wouldn't be that. I wouldn't be that concerned, buddy. You're 7 points ahead of me.
number 26. What color does the Bigfoot known as Wildman have on his fur? A. Brown. B. Black. C. Gray. D. Red brown.
That's just specific. I'm going with D final.
Wrong, exactly. B. Black.
Okay.
Number 27. How much does the Bigfoot known as Dustman weight? A. 800 pounds. B. 600 pounds. C. 500 pounds. Or D. 900 pounds.
What choices?
800 pounds, 600 pounds, 500 pounds, 900 pounds. If you ask me to again,
I'm just thankful we're way past grass, man. That's what I'm gonna say right now. We are way past the grass, man.
What does that even
Um,
mean?
because the grassman weighs about 1,000 pounds, I think,
and like I
about
said
that.
before, grass doesn't even weigh that much.
Well, it's not even made of grass. It's only preferred, it is referred as the name grassman because its most habitat it lives in around grass's area, like built nest of grass or so. That is the hence the name grassman.
Um, 500.
Eating exactly 500 pounds. Number 28. There is a Bigfoot known as a dustman. What color does it have on its fur? A. Brown. B. Golden. C. Red. Or D. Gray black.
Dust Man or Dusk Man?
Dustman.
That's what I figured. Oh, it's Dust. Can I get the answers again?
Brown, golden, red, or gray black.
Gray Black's more specific, but Dust is usually brown, so I'm gonna go with brown.
Wrong exactly. D. Gray black.
I'm gonna throw myself out of a fucking window. I swear to God. I have gotten.
Make
I'd
sure.
like to. Hold on a second. I would like to mention I've gotten two right so far. Neither of those have been the D100, whatever the fuck this thing is, and you have 10 points. So, whatever you're about to say, let's not have it be related to my lack of a good game today, okay? Thanks. Continue on. What were you about to say?
Who? B? I didn't say anything.
No, Malachite.
I mean,
Maybe
it's not
I'm
like
gonna
any of
say
us
it.
pull can are able to pull out a golden horseshoe out of our asses.
If you say so. Number 29, trick
I
question.
do say so, Muppet.
Yeah, if you say so, Mr. Kermit.
The hell is that
You
insult?
know what?
But
I am a fan of Kermit the Frog, so I prefer not to be insulted like that.
Yeah,
that wasn't
Cookie
even an
Monster,
insult.
Cookie Monster way better than Kermit. At least he's funnier.
Whatever. What's the next question?
Number 9, trick question. Is the Bigfoot known as Dustman the fastest of all Bigfoots? Yes or no?
I'm going to say no.
Wrong exactly, yes.
With
Should be
lots
called
of Bigfoots
Quickfoot
as an
then.
option, that is BS.
How will you know?
You cannot tell me one specific type of Bigfoot is faster than the others, but especially when you said there are lots of different types of them out there.
Yeah, but how you know that how fast they are? It's just like just kind of go up and walk, ask them how fast they can run. I mean, I have seen people telling stories of they have seen Bigfoots jumping off the. They can cross just just one file, single line street or road in just three, less than just in between either 2 or 3 steps like that.
And again, I say this. You are so ahead of me, it's kind of impressive, so one wrong answer isn't going to ruin you. I'm pretty sure, damn sure, you're gonna win.
But considering that the Bigfoots are big, and even though they aren't being recognized as officially as a real species by the main science at all, and even though people have been spending decades, years in researching of for Bigfoots, like their behavior, their physics, how they're considering all kinds of anything about them. No one knows how fast they can really run. I see. I haven't even seen stories of people saying a Bigfoot can cross a 2 lane road in just in less 3 or 4 steps. So they can literally take. I think that there's strides between each step. Normally, for a person, can be as I think maybe just maybe between 2 or 3 feet. Normally, for a Bigfoot, that is way more. I've seen that they can take from between 6 and 7 feet between each steps in just like running. So
Hmm.
it's possible they can run fast. But this is as fast. This one is that I could found was the fastest. There could have been even some could be in maybe well I said this is the fastest, but they didn't mention like how fast. Like it's like fast as like Sonic or anything. If it's twice as fast as a normal human, or even as fast as a human, there were no like exact reference for it. Only said it was the fastest. There could be more Bigfoots out there who is even fast as this one, or even faster. We don't even know that because there are no like any actual footage of recording of Bigfoots running. That's just another problem with that. Anyways, number 30. When were the Dustmen first seen by Native Americans? A. 1800s, B. 1900s, C. 1700s, or D. 1600s?
Um, this is me, right?
Yep.
That's what I figured. Hold on, I need to roll because I'm not sure. Give me a good number. I'll work with that. I'm going with C. Final.
C.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding, exactly C. Number 31. When did the Native Americans first see the Bigfoot known as Stonish Giant first? A. 1800s, B. 1500s, C. 1700s, or D. 1600s? I would not be surprised if the Stonish Giant, the Bigfoot, is literally stoned every single day by smoking. Because another term is like, I'm so stoned right now. And this particular Bigfoot, the Stonish Giant, according to the folklore, it can't be penetrated by arrows. Not because it is like its its coat or
Uh,
the fur is
what are
big
the
enough for that.
choices?
1800s, 1500s, 1700s, or 1900s.
I think for this one, I'm gonna go with the 1500s.
Ding ding exactly C, a B, 1500s.
That would be the 16th century.
You
Yep.
don't get an extra
Which
point for
is
knowing
my
that.
which is my family's actually from my dad's side is originally from, as is much the distant origin that can be traced to. Number 32. How much does the Bigfoot known as Stonish Giant weight? A. 900 pounds. B. 800 pounds. C. 1,000 pounds. Or D. 700 pounds.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to roll this again. 40. That'd be B, right? Yeah, that'd be B. Alright, I'll go with B. Final.
B.
Yeah.
Wrong exactly. C. 1,000 pounds.
I really am gonna be stuck at 2 for the rest of this game show, aren't I?
Number 33. What color does the Bigfoot known as Stonish Giant have on his fur? A. Red. B. Black. C. Gray. Or D. Brown.
Well, if it isn't what I think it is, then.
And it's Malaka's question.
I know, I'm just saying.
Man, I'm tired. Energy
Um,
drinks are supposed to get you awake, but more I'm tired of it instead. Weird.
uh, um,
Hmm. Doritos. Nacho cheese flavor. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. The original one are actually not that bad.
what are the
Uh,
choices?
choices. Red, black, gray, and brown.
Stone. Well, a stone would normally be uh gray because that's most of rocks these days. So I would have to say gray.
And not exactly B, D, brown. I mean, normally stones
I
not
guess I can see
necessarily
that.
had to be stones not necessarily had to be gray. There are in fact stones that even as
Well,
red,
most of them. I
like
know most of them can
oh
be.
yeah, most of them, yeah,
Yeah, but I guess I can kind of see brown because it could be like dirt or like
yeah.
whatever.
According to the story, according to folklore, that arrows can penetrate their coat because they're covered in much layer of dirt.
Well, there you
By any
go.
chance, have you guys ever tried Doritos or nachos?
Oh, I've loved eating
Doritos are
Doritos.
great.
I haven't even tried either that.
You need to get on that. They're so good.
They are actually selling Doritos close where I live in a small convenience store, but yeah, I really haven't even tried that yet. But I might try. But nachos, the nacho cheese, no, not sure. But Mountain Dew, no, that I really had tried. I tried a different flavor of it as well, but I prefer the original. There of the American drinks, pop soda like Dr Pepper. Personally, it's not one of my favorites. It's too bland. In honest, it doesn't really taste like Coke or anything. It's just if it's similar to as Coke, but the flavor is kind of flat. In honest though, it doesn't really have the same strength in it. But yeah, I really don't know. I tried a couple of times, but still, it's not my one of my personal favorites. Mountain Dew Original is one of my favorite. That is one of some I do like, but some of the others, yeah, I don't know. When it comes to like pop soda, like Pepsi, I like the original, the light Pepsi Max, Pepsi Mango. That one is one of my absolute favorite. Mm-mm-mm. If they would have made blueberry flavor, I would give it a try. Raspberry, think so. But Pepsi like cucumber flavor, which were actually made but never sold in the US, not even in my country at all. It was sold in Europe, but only in Romania and a different country as well, but only for limited time around early 2000s. Green apple. Mm, for Pepsi, yeah, maybe. I mean, I like apples. That then depends on which flavor or which type of apples. I mean, there are Granny Smith, Golden Delicious, of course, are oh, there is even one apple
I
that I
I especially like the Honey Crisp ones.
mm, there is one apple kind that I never tried. Rambo apples.
And trust, and
And
take my advice, please. Don't eat any pink ladies.
What?
I got it.
Pink Ladies is so good. Oh, you
I,
don't get it.
I might try them. I might try them though, if I can find them in stores. Just saying.
My personal favorite, like I said, would have to be a tie between the Golden Delicious and the Honey Crisp ones because those are like the juiciest ones there is.
Mm, Sure. I mean, I can see
Great.
why.
Now I'm really hungry.
Well, the Golden Delicious ones are soft, like the
Oh,
Red Delicious are
okay.
crunchy hard.
Okay. I know this for a fact that the game guy is not much a soda guy. But not like that. What do you think of Coke Vanilla?
I mean, Coca Cola Cherry is actually pretty. is actually pretty good. I've actually tried Coca Cola Vanilla, and the vanilla kind of adds a bit of a good kick to it. It's actually not that bad. I will say that much.
Personally, I really don't like Coke with vanilla at all. To me, it is old. Um,
I
but if
mean,
it was
hey, it certainly gives you a little bit more flavor. That's good flavor.
true, true. I mean, we have all those our honest opinions over
Also
what you
talking.
like. But if they
I
made
mean, I'm currently drinking a sun-kissed cherry limeade.
hmm, if they would have made Pepsi or Coke with the banana flavor,
Luck?
I I probably would give it a try at least. I mean, would see what it's like. I mean, Coke with cinnamon. It wasn't really much. It wasn't really. It kind of ruined the flavor because it didn't taste much like Coke at all. More like cinnamon. Just saying. Anyways, number 34. Squalling Savage is a Bigfoot from Kentucky. It's said to be quite tall. And how tall is it? What?
Who in their right mind would name a cryptid squall and savage?
I don't know. There are many different people out there, and like this could have been a local name. Some names can have been around for decades, for years around. So
Okay, that takes second place behind Butt Toot Toot.
yeah. Um, but the other fact, even though there are, I can tell this right now. Of Sweden's Bigfoots, the only three known by names or locally. One, Woods people. The second one is Devilry.
Okay, wait a minute. You said there are no Bigfoots in your country.
I thought it wasn't any, but apparently they are.
So Roy was technically right on that first cryptid game show
Well,
stream
that
number
was
four.
before I, yeah. Well, that was before even I tried to find the research on Bigfoot in Sweden, but when I first looked, I couldn't find anything. But the only about sometime last year, so I think by the end of last year, I did search for more uh Bigfoots in Scandinavia or in some, my neighbor countries. I found a list of different Bigfoots in not only in the Nordic countries but also several parts on Europe.
Hmm.
But yeah, but there are some of them are some of them are not much chance of giving much an actual name. But yeah, I haven't seen any Bigfoot signs or anything in my part of the country, but it might be.
Still, you would be really funny, Swedish. Next time Cody shows up in one of his streams, call him a squalling savage hog.
Yeah, that might be cool. But anyways,
That's funny though.
yeah. But how tall is the Squalling Savage? And this is Game Gas question, I think it is. Is it A, 7.5 feet, B, 8.5 feet, C, 9.5 feet, or D, 10.5 feet?
Going with Malachi's thing. I'm going with A final.
A, wrong exactly, B, 8.5.
Oh my god, stop.
Well, to be
Oh,
fair, I did go with one of your methods, and it didn't work either.
okay, okay. Since you laughed about the name Squalling Savage, that kind of reminds
It,
me of one other cryptid that I later found out last year. Um, Telepathic football.
What?
what?
Yeah, its
You
name
haven't been
is.
drinking those energy drinks again, have you?
I actually had one only a moment ago.
It's like, say that again. I want to make sure I heard that right.
Its name is telepathic football.
That's what I thought I heard.
But it's not even an actual football. It's literally shaped as an American football, but it's more like a dog cat like creature. Not even American one. This is like a South American.
Is it made of pig skin? I'm kidding.
I don't even know. But as one of the previous quiz I did on cryptids, there is one lake monster in the US that's known as Lake Herton Monster, but also nicknamed as Eel Pig. Its shape of its body is shaped as an eel, but its head is the shape as a pig. So yeah, but I just say right now, some of the cryptids out there has some really strange names on it. Well, if this is not like English names, so someone actually can have translated name, but also if there's an not English name, but if there's like a Spanish, like a chupacabra, which means goat sucker in translator too. So yeah, it's mm, really strange. Okay, as in the British version of a Bigfoot known as Quickfoot, little means they can run fast. Anyways, number 35 for Malachite. How much does the squalling savage Bigfoot weigh? A. 900 pounds, B. 1200 pounds, C. 600 pounds, or D. 700 pounds?
700.
Wrong, exactly. C. 600 pounds. Number
Okay,
36. Hmm?
I think you were playing trickery with me on that one.
Why?
I'll explain later. I just have that
Why?
feeling.
Number
You're
36.
9 points ahead of me. It doesn't matter.
The
Just
squalling
saying.
savage The squalling savage Bigfoot is said to have a certain color in its fur, and what color does it have? A. Black, B. White, C. Gray, or D. Red brown?
Hmm. This requires a dice that refuses to work for me. Please work! I mean, can't be angry because it's just a 16. But I will go with A final.
You go with A, wrong, exactly D. Red brown. And as for your question, if I have been drinking an energy drink, Monica, I actually have. It's named Kong Strong, and I have one more in the fridge. And my dad even bought at least, I think it was 5 or 6 other energy drinks today. So yeah, so there's a lot more of them, but unfortunately, only allowed to take one per day. Well, it is two for a whole week.
Actually, Speech, I just decided to tell you why I was kind of thinking that on that last question. I shared it with you through
All right.
DM.
Uh, let's see. Come on. Yeah, it's said about around 6 or 800 pounds, but 600 and 700 pounds. And says choices. Yeah, I usually when I did that, I wasn't really sure which one to go for as an option. And when I sometimes hear like a size of one particular Bigfoot, it says that there being sizes that's said to be in that's 10 feet tall, but they also this particular guy who has a channel that's focused on cryptids. When he mentioned that they're also mentioning that recent sightings or recent reports of this particular Bigfoot or creature, when I seen, they're usually saying if there are two or three reports of that particular Bigfoot being seen, some can say that one have been seen as only like 7 feet tall. Another poor report can say that it was 8 feet tall, and the third could say that it was 10 feet. Even though if the same particular part of the same Bigfoot type, but they can be in different heights. It, it's for like for humans. Not every single human are at the same height.
Okay, but if
For,
you had said 900, then I probably would have said 600. Well,
yeah,
something like that, or a little higher.
true. Well, some Bigfoots are said to weigh from between 1,000 to almost close to 1,500 pounds. But it depends on from one, you know, from which type it is, and usually the weight is have a very much the the body height is a crucial point of how to considering the weight. If you were a human if you were 10 feet tall and muscular as a Bigfoot, you probably would have weighed at least more than maybe 5 or maybe 100, 800 pounds, something like that. But there is in fact one type of Bigfoot that's, despite being almost 10 to 12 feet tall, it weighs half, like almost 4 or 500 pounds. With that body height, normally it would have been weighed as close to almost 8 or maybe 900 pounds or something. It's hard to tell. Um, but what was I? All right, number 37. Trick question. Can the squalling savage Bigfoot climb in trees? Yes or no?
Is this mine or Malachite's?
Yours.
Repeat the
Oh
question.
wait, what did you say the number was?
37.
Oh no, actually, no,
Okay,
it's
this is mine.
Malachite's.
This is mine.
I know. I caught that.
Climb trees. You say. Um, I have to say yes.
Ding, 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 exactly, yes. Despite weighing 600 pounds, it's still climbing trees. And just to being clear here, this is the only well-known Bigfoot that I know of in US that can climb in trees. I don't know, I don't think they like lives in trees, but I can think that they can at least climb in trees. No, wait, this is the second known of Bigfoot in the US that can climb in trees, but I don't think that like they live in trees, but they can climb in them and move around. But I think most of them lives on the ground, like in, well, caves, or old abandoned buildings, you name it. Okay, number 38. When were the squalling savage Bigfoot first seen by the Native Americans? A. 1600s, B. 1800s, C. 1700s, or D. 1900s?
Oh my god!
What?
Did you get a one?
Yes, I did get a one. And I'm going to actually throw this fucking computer out of my window. I can't believe I got a one. I knew it was gonna happen at some point too. That's the best. I got a one before I got an 100, by the way. That is
Accomplishment
alright. An
achieved.
ultra A. Alright, that couldn't
A,
be more of an A if you tried, so A final.
A, exactly A.
Well,
Thank
wait,
you.
a one helped you.
Thank
So
you,
rather,
one.
so
For
rather than pissed,
once.
So rather than being pissed, you pick a life for at least you get a point.
I'm just pissed off that I got a 1. And I had 99 other numbers I could have gotten, and it gave me a 1. That's what you don't understand. 99! This for the D20, it was only 19.
Hmm, hmm.
Oh, God. I have a feeling it's not going to be the only one I get to.
You never know.
Oh,
You never
boy.
know. Anyways, number 39. Trick question. Are the Skull and Savage Bigfoot territorial? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding, exactly yes. I mean, most animals are territorial in their territory, so wouldn't be a surprise of that Bigfoots are. Number 40. In
Um,
England,
I've I've kind of been Swedish. I've kind of been reconsidering to hold off on my Legacy quiz, but I might, like I said, I might still do one based on trains.
all right. Okay, number 40. In England, there is a feline cryptid known as Beast of Dartmoor. When was it first seen? A. 1962, B. 1988, C. 1994, or D. 1974?
It was the first scene at night. Let's see. 42? That's at least better than what I just got. Oh, what is that? 25, that'd be 50. That'd be B. Alright, I'm going with B final.
B. Ding ding, exactly B. 1988.
Hey, I'm finally
1988.
getting some points. I'm doing it. Hooray.
Number 41. Boggy Creek Monster is a Bigfoot cryptid that's said to be 7 feet tall. How much does it weigh? A. 200 pounds. B. 400 pounds. C. 500 pounds. Or D. 300 pounds.
300.
Ding ding, exactly 300 pounds.
Hmm.
Number 42. Boggy Creek Monster is said to have a wide chest. How wide is it? A. 2 feet. B. 3 feet. C. 4 feet. Or D. 1 feet.
Um, I'll go with 4 feet.
Wrong exactly. B. 3 feet. Number 43. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Boggy Creek Monster is said to have a certain color on its eyes. What color is it? A. White. B. Yellow. C. Red. Or D. Green.
Let's go for red.
Ding ding, exactly right. Number 44. When were the 50 feet long Congo snake first seen? A. 1968. B. 1959. C. 1948. Or D. 1974.
Well, it's not a 1. I'll go with, A final.
Wrong, exactly B. 1959. And snakes can actually be as close as 50 feet long. Since there are in fact only one confirmed species of a snake that was around 42 to 45 feet long, Titanoboa. So it's not impossible for a snake to be as 50 feet long. I mean, if they confirmed that one that was over 40 feet long, so it's not impossible for the snake to experience 50 feet. It sounds like I saw 100 feet long snake. Yeah, I would have been questioned that though, but a 50 feet, not entirely impossible though. Number 45. In Arkansas, there's a An aquatic cryptid known as white raver monster. When was it first seen? A. 1938, B. 1915, C. 1964, or D. 1976?
Good stretch.
So what was the answer?
Whose turn is it even?
What?
Whose turn is it even?
It's mine. Uh, I really hate asking
Hmm?
choices.
1938, 1915, 1964, 1976. That's quite there's option choices for this one.
I'll say B.
B 1915. Exactly. B 1915.
Okay, I will. I will be right right back. So after game guys question, talk for a little bit.
All right. Number 46. Beast of Dean is a boar cryptid that's said to be big, and for which country does it said to live in? A. Spain. B. United Kingdom. C. Switzerland. Or D. France.
I don't know. I'm randomly 98. Okay. Well, I'm going with D. Final.
D. Ain't wrong exactly. B. United Kingdom.
Oh damn.
Yeah, this like have been described as like a big wild boar type cryptid. I'll be right back. I have to do something first.
All right. So I might as well tell our viewers who is what the the things are right now. The standings. Um, Malachite is in first with 19 or not 19, 16 points. I have 4. He has 4 times my points right now. I don't know what's going on. I have a terrible luck. But we'll see who wins. I'm not sure what number we're at right now. I'm pretty sure it's like 40 something, but we'll see.
Hey. So what otherwise happening for you, little game guy?
Things have been good. How have things been for you?
Hmm?
How are things with you?
Not too bad, not too bad. And apparently it's not your luck today.
I know. I'm not having the best luck over here. But I am. I gotta say, 16 points is pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what's the record of points. I'm pretty sure it's either me or Roy that got that. I think it was it 70? Was 70 the record? I don't remember. Or the highest points we've had so far in these grain shows. I don't remember what it is.
I think it was between 70 and 75 points, I believe.
All right.
Well, I mean, this is your bad luck. You normally have more points than usual.
I know. I don't know what's going on. The D100, it just isn't working out.
So what are you having for dinner tonight?
Having spaghetti.
Hmm. That what we had yesterday actually. Spaghetti with meatballs and gravy. It's pretty good. And today we had tacos with chicken kebab meat. But here's the thing: my dad was not supposed to be buying that type of kebab. He um, he picked some boxes that of this brand that he we have been using in the past as well. But this time, when he just picked the boxes and when he get home, mom noticed that that's not the one that we usually had. It was chicken. It was not that too bad actually. I mean, it was just normal chicken meat that just been uh, shredded in like strains. Not too bad.
Yeah.
So, any plans for the rest of the weekend otherwise?
Not really. Not that I know, anyway. Do you have any plans?
Not what I can think of. Since I did ask my dad if we were, if he and mom would want to do something, maybe go to visit my grandparents' graves, just localities like that. But he said it's gonna rain this weekend, and apparently it's gonna snow this week, or at least the night between Friday and Saturday. So throughout the night, this night to tomorrow. So we will see. If it's gonna be rain, just rain the whole weekend, well, I might just stay indoors and watch TV and perhaps work on the stores. About the one that Robert asked me to do, Diamond Yard and Scootaloo, I really hadn't even thought about like to add it in the story. But there are some
Oh boy.
parts that I had in mind that I could do.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds good. Also, Malachite's back.
Yeah, it's Malachi's question this time. Number 47. When were the Beast of Dean first seen? This is a boar or kind of a pig cryptid. A 1828, B 1845, C 1802, or D 1896.
1802 final.
Ding ding ding, I say it's actually C 1802. Number 49. No, wait, 48. 48, sorry. In England, there is a Bigfoot cryptid known as Woods. Okay, I will try my best here to pronounce the name as best I can. Don't kill me though, because, well, you'll see. Woodsy.
Excellent.
Wood, Wood, and Wose, as of one word.
How do you
It's
spell it?
What did we say?
well, this is just a one single word. So W,
Oh, one
double
blows.
O,
Actually,
double O D, and Wose. You know what? I can put that in a private so you can see yourself. that. And it's said to be tall. And how tall is it? A. 6 feet. B. 8 feet. C. 7 feet. Or D. 9 feet.
Assuming it kind of looks like a tree, considering how big trees can get, I'm gonna go 9 feet. And yeah, I saw the thing. Good point.
You said 9? Ain't long actually B. 8 feet tall.
I can see that too, honestly. So, that.
Number 49. What color is Woodseas said to have from its fur? A. Gray. B. Brown. C. Red. Or D. Black.
Uh, Brown.
Oh, ha ha ha. Like a cracker? That's well, that's kind of. You said brown? Ding ding ding, exactly brown. Okay. Oh boy. How did I put that in there? Hey, hey. Anyways, number 50. How many Bigfoot sightings has been reported in the U.S. state of New Mexico? A. 65, B. 85, C. 43, or D. 96.
Yep, I'm ready to get this wrong. 89. Alright. Going with D final.
You said
I said D final. That's what I said.
D. Ain't wrong exactly. C. 43. The numbers could have been much higher, of course, but since a lot of people doesn't want to be in reported that they have been seeing a Bigfoot, that's because there are some people that's are afraid of being called crazy, and many people cannot report the seeing a Bigfoot to the local authorities like the police or the sheriff or even the National Wildlife Service, but all can have been dismissed as a hoax or misidentification, something like that. So, and that's another reason that many people doesn't want to report in their Bigfoot sightings or even telling about it in person. But thanks to the organization, this non-profit organization, uh, BFRO, which you can report as sightings anonymously. That is the word I found the most sightings that reported in. I often go to that when if I would make sightings as a question. I often go to this site just to make sure that if there has been any update of that one. Number 51. Ooh, now this might be interesting to you guys. How many sightings has it been of the cryptid chupacabra? A. 900, B. 1200, C. 1500, or D. 2000.
It wouldn't surprise me. I'll say 900.
A 900, wrong section. D 2000. And honestly though, I know that the fact that back in the mid to late 90s when the chupacabra was first seen in Puerto Rico, and now they know that it has been seen in Texas and some part of Latin America. I wasn't even sure it's like how many sightings there had been of chupacabra from the 90s until now. I was like, I mean, not for the fact that it's the origin organization that taking count of Bigfoot sightings, but I wasn't sure if there was anything about chupacabra. But shocking enough, number 52 for Game Guy. When did the Taino Indians started to see chupacabra for the first time? A. 1800s, B. 1700s, C. 1600s, or D. 1900s?
I'll go with A final.
Mm. Ugh. 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 Man. A. Wrong, exactly. B. 1700s. And the
I gotta.
Taino. What?
I was gonna say if I got it right, I was gonna say you were so disgusted that I got it right. You almost threw up.
No, I wasn't throwing up. I was just something stuck in my throat. A
And no,
piece
that's
of
almost
it.
shocking me getting it right.
Yeah, that was a piece of chips. I used to been eating some salt potato chips. But yeah, the Taino Indians are actually a group of Indian people, native people from the Caribbean. Actually, used to be mentioned that. Number 53. When was the last sighting of the Pennsylvania's white Bigfoot? A. 2004, B. 2008, C. 2014, or D. 2000?
Still, I think I like what I said a little bit ago. That was funny in private chat.
Yeah, would see it though. There are okay. There are also another different spelling of that word. That instead for the O, it could have been a U. So would you would see also depend on translation and older names and that. But
What would
yeah,
he see from here?
eh?
What?
That this is kind of what I said.
Well, you had to crack me up.
I don't get it.
I don't. Me either, but it's funny and it's still. Uh, anyways, what do you answer
I
though?
just put in detail and you still don't get what a maroon.
Malkite, I know I'm dumb as a brick. You don't need to rub it in.
You're not
Yeah,
brick.
well,
You're a coconut.
Then I'm hollow like a coconut.
More hollow than a tree trunk.
Yeah, I flushed all my intelligence down the throat of some Canadian.
awkward. But
Just
anyways,
answer the
what about
damn
you?
question.
When was the last sighting of the Pennsylvania's white Bigfoot? A. 2004, B. 2008, C. 2014, or D. 2000?
Hmm. How do you spell that actually? Hold on a second. I got an idea. This is gonna be great. Also, I'm pretty sure it's your turn, by the way.
It's 53, so it's probably yours.
No, that's
No?
Malkite's.
Ah, sorry. Yeah, it is.
I thought I thought Game Guy. I thought it was Game Guy's turn.
Nope, it's 53. That means it's your turn.
I'll say 2008 final.
Ding ding ding, that could be 2008.
That was random guess.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, ba-da, ba-dum, bum,
Number
ba-da, ba-da,
54.
ba-da.
There is a lake monster in Lake Tahoe. When was it first seen in the lake? A. 1920s, B. 1970s, C. 1960s, or D. 1950s?
I'm gonna kick this dice's ass. Keep getting terrible numbers. Alright, I'm going with B, final.
B.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. D. 1950s. Number 55. Hard question for you, Margaret. In the U.S. state of Indiana, there is a lake monster known as Maumee River Monster. When was it first spotted? A. 1970s, B. 1980s, C. 2000s, or D. 1990s?
Me, that's long ago for sure. Um, I'll randomly take a guess and say D final.
You said D. D is a dog.
Well, it's not D as in dumbass.
That's me.
Are you sure?
Really, Game Guy?
I'll refer to myself as the dumbass. Because I am a dumbass. We all know this to be true.
Are you sure you're not the new Crimson Doughboy?
I don't know what that means, but it sounds like an insult to me.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh,
The little ass mascot for like the biscuits that you can bake in an oven.
is that his name? I didn't even know that. Anyway, he said, yeah, he said D.
Ain't wrong exactly. A, 1970s. Number 56. When was the latest sighting of the Maumee River Monster? A, 2015, B, 2001, C, 2004, or D, 2009?
There are 100 different numbers you could have chosen, and it chose a 9. I don't understand anymore. Whatever. I'm going with A final.
You go with A. Ain't wrong exactly. D, 2009.
Doesn't even matter what I choose. I know Malachite's gonna win.
Number 57. There is a sea monster cryptid known as Seal Rock Sea Monster, and in which US state was it seen in? A. Oklahoma, B. Vermont, C. Kentucky, or D. Oregon?
I'll say Oregon.
Oregon? Ding ding ding, exactly, Oregon.
Ouch!
Really? You want to
I
do
think
that?
I I think I left a crater in my forehead.
Good.
Too bad astronomers can't see it from the moon.
Unlike like Cody's butt crack.
If they wanted to
Anyways,
see Cody's ass crack, they would have to look at the Liberty Bell for clues.
anyways, number 58. At what year were Seal Rock Sea Monster first seen? A. 1955, B. 1972, C. 1935, or D. 1968?
Well, since I know I'm not gonna win this one, I might as well just not take it seriously at all. Let's see here. 32? Works for me. I'll go with B final. Oh boy.
Did you see B or D? Game guy, still there?
I think someone walked into the room at the moment.
So we got it right, I'm assuming.
What do you say for answer?
Wait,
Yeah, this is your question, game guy.
I mean, did you get it right
Yeah, but
on the
what
last
answer do you?
question?
Yeah, I
Because I'm
got
not
my
sure.
last question right.
I'm not sure if you have 21 or 20 points. Hold on. D final.
D ain't wrong exactly.
Yeah.
C 1945. Number 59. Hard question. The sea monster cryptid Seal Rock Sea Monster is said to be quite long. And how long is it? A. 40 feet. B. 60 feet. C. 35 feet. Or D. 25 feet.
I'll say 60.
Ding ding ding, exactly 60 feet long. Number 60. Seal Rock Sea Monster is that a certain color on its body. And what color is it? A. Gray. B. Blue. C. Brown. Or D. Black.
I'll go with B final.
Blue ain't wrong exactly. C. Brown. Number 61. When was the last time when a cryptid known as elephant humanoid when first last was seen? A. 1968, B. 1982, C. 1974, or D. 1990?
Whoa, elephant humanoid, calm down. That's too creative.
I'll say
Well,
C.
C ain't wrong exactly. A. 1968. There was actually a short humanoid shape looked like an elephant without its long trunk. So this is impressive. And this was actually Australia I was seen in. Number 62. In what year were the lake monster cryptid in Lake Murray first spotted? Excuse me. A. 1952, B. 1933, C. 1974, or D. 1966.
Uh, I'll go with C final.
Hmm? You said
C.
C. Ain't exactly B. 1933. Number 63. When was the latest sighting of the lake monster cryptid from Lake Murray? A. 1998, B. 2000, C. 1992, or D. 2012.
I'll say 1992.
And exactly D. 2012. Trick question number 64. Is there an albino thunderbird cryptid in South Carolina? Yes or no?
Yes.
Exactly yes. Number 65. At what year was the latest sighting of the lake monster cryptid known as Tahoe Tessie in Lake Tahoe? A. 2001, B. 2006, C. 2007, or D. 2005?
I'll say B.
2006. Ding ding ding, exactly 2006.
Someone bring my gong and see if my marbles are still working or not.
Okay, game guy, you're gonna like this name for this cryptid.
Oh dear.
What year was the latest sighting of the lake monster cryptid known as Obojoki?
Sorry, did you just say Oberjokey?
Obojoki. O B O
Put
G
that
O
name in
K
private chat.
I.
That sounds good.
That's just an excellent name.
This is how it's spelled.
Why not? Yeah, might as well, I guess.
I mean,
Alright.
you know,
Oh, actually,
and
wait,
the
I have to.
answer
Okay,
options is A
if I
2001,
do.
B 2008, C 2010, or D 2022.
Swedish.
I'm I'm having a
Hmm?
bad day. Guess
Where'd you
what it
get this
landed on?
to?
A
Nope, it's not two.
A the one
It's not one.
100.
Nope.
7.
Nope.
10.
Why did you just guess out 99, 100 fucking numbers?
I don't know, but I'll just reveal it. I landed on fucking three.
And that's
Uh,
and that's
not having the
A.
best day over here. I'm going with A final.
Well, lucky guess because they did exactly A 2001.
So it is possible for me to get
Swedish.
points.
Hmm?
Swedish. I cannot resist with. I could not resist with what I'm about to say.
No. Oh. Alright. I
Oh,
thought for a second you were
Joe
gonna say
Long,
something
nope.
based off my bad luck for a second there. I was gonna actually lose my mind. I'm not having the best day over here. I have 6 points. You have 22. 22! That's a ridiculous amount of points.
You know, and this lake monster even had a different name as well. It's also known as Lake Okoboji Monster.
It does sound a little ridiculous, though.
And yeah,
And that is so funny what I said. If cryptids were
yeah,
if they had the cryptids in Star Wars.
reference there. I know.
I
Okay,
don't.
you're gonna like this name, Malachite.
Oh Lord.
Number 67. At what year was the latest sighting of the lake monster cryptid known as Paddler?
Okay, that's not ridiculous.
Adler?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of a weird name. Otherwise, Paddler. Am I right though?
Eh?
A 2001, B 2006, C 2007, D 2005. Excuse me.
2005. Final.
Wrong exactly. B 2006. Wait, you said D?
No, I said 2005. 2005 was the year I said.
Oh shoot! I gave the wrong answer. That's one. It was A 1998, B 1988, C 1992, or D 2007. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll, I'll say B for this one.
B.
Yeah.
Wrong bracket. D. 2007.
The irony.
What kind of
Numbers.
iron?
What kind of iron is
Metal
it?
iron. What do you mean? What kind of iron?
I don't know. Titanium.
How about rust? Because it sucks.
Hmm. Better than copper. That. Anyways, number 68. Hard question. In the U.S. state of Alaska, there is a Bigfoot known as Thunderfoot. It's said to have a quite tall. And how tall is the cryptid Bigfoot known as Thunderfoot? A. 9 feet. B. 10 feet. C. 8 feet. Or D. 7 feet.
I don't know why I bother. I'm gonna get it wrong again. Watch. If it's even my turn, is it my turn or is it Malachi's?
It's yours.
That's what I figured. Can you at least give me a good number and not give me something really bad? I'm gonna. Okay, so
Can we allow him one more roll for something better?
I would like to mention I got a 3 on my last roll, and it gave me a 3 again! It gave me the exact same number twice! 99 different numbers it could have rolled, and it gave me the same exact one 2 times. I don't understand.
Swedish, can I say something real quick before we let Game Guy take it? Before we let Game Guy take a re-roll or what? Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you just tuning in, on lightning with a D100 has just struck twice in Game Guy's world.
Yep,
Yep, pretty much.
and I'm gonna have PTSD for the rest of my life.
What?
Maybe I should go. Maybe I should do a lottery ticket. I'm re-rolling. Thank you. Alright. I'm going. Actually, you know what? That was fate. There's no. I'm going with A. Final.
You go with A. Wrong bracket. B. 10 feet.
Well, to be fair, the re-roll wasn't B, so it would have been wrong either
Was it
way.
higher than 3 at least?
It was. It was a 67.
So you should
So,
that would have been C.
yep. I would have been wrong either way.
Hmm. Okay, number 69. The Bigfoot known as Thunderfoot is said to have a certain color on its fur, and what color is it? A. Black. B. Gray. C. White. Or D. Dark brown.
I'll say black.
Wrong bracket. D. Dark brown. Number 70. The Bigfoot known as Thunderfoot is said to have quite huge feet. And how big feet is in length? A. 16 inches. 24 inches. B. 24 inches. C. 18 inches. Or D. 20 inches.
The most is 20, right?
The most was 24.
24? Alright, I'll go with 24 then.
They need exactly 24 inches.
Sweet.
Thank
Before you,
goodness.
when you see what Robert said, if I can be honest, I want to see Diamond take the chance on asking School and completely stun her.
I mean, I hadn't even started on the story yet, but
I'm
I
just
will
saying.
do that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That's where I could see it for the story.
well, and like I said earlier on, even from the beginning, I really haven't came up with part of the storyline. But since I have found some pictures for the story, and some of them actually gave me kind of an idea how it will happen, and so and I really haven't decided. I don't even know how long this story is gonna be as, since I normally don't set it. It's for that, but I will try keep it around 20 plus minutes long at least. I would not want to try at least in 1 hour. But I don't think maybe I would say maybe between 20 or 25 at most. But yeah, I will start working on it right after the stream is over. But yeah, and as the name of the Thunderfoot Bigfoot, it's probably I think it's known for that because the name is because huge feet are 24 inches long. I think when it's stomping on the ground, may sound like thunder. I wouldn't be surprised if there was that. Anyways, number 71. Who saw the Russian lake monster known as Varota Beast first? A. Loggers, B. Genealogists, C. Hunters, or D. Military?
I'll say the military. It's too tempting an answer to say military.
You say D. Military, and wrong exactly. B. Genealogist. And now I just noticed I have put the same question twice. Hey, this is gonna.
Well, make your head.
Geologist.
Well, I tell you what,
I'm kidding.
Swish. Even though you say 104, why not get rid of that same question? And whatever the last one is can be a head to head between me and Game Guy.
Don't see what the point is. You're gonna win either way. So
Well, I can just.
I've accepted my fate.
Alright. Number 32, hard question. There is a Bigfoot known as Old Yellow Top. It's said to live in Canada, and it being said to be quite tall. And how tall is it? A. 7 feet, B. 9 feet, C. 8 feet, D. 10 feet.
Swedish,
Hmm?
that's my answer to what Robert just said in the comments from private chat.
Daimalu? Hmm. I think this actually even have already a name, but I think it actually I know that it has a name, but I don't even remember. uh, I think it was either Scuda Diamond or Scuda Tiara or something like that. I don't even know, but something like that. But anyways, but you say the game guy for the answer.
Well, wait, what? What question is this one?
72.
Alright, had to make sure. I swear to God, if you give me another bad roll, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I can't tell if that's a bad roll or not.
What did you hit?
I got 16.
That's a decent, okay roll.
On a D20 it would be, on a D100. uh, whatever. A final.
A.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding, exactly A. 7 feet tall.
Hey, look at that. I got it right.
And for you also been saying this, after I done this Easter story for
Oops.
Robert and Game Guy's birthday gift story, there are a few others that I had in mind wanted to do, which is some rarity stories. Oh, one of them, Rarity Pinky Equestria Girls version. Funny fact is, I actually did make that story, but for some stupid reason, I don't know why, I had it deleted from my flash drive where I stored all the stories already has been done. So I had to remake it since I don't even remember what I did by the story. Great, isn't it? But lucky though, I have for Rob's story, it's 5 kids totaled. Anyways, number 73. When were the Bigfoot cryptid known as Old Yellow Top first seen? A. 1852, B. 1945, C. 1906, or D. 1928?
Uh, what were the years?
Hmm?
What were the years?
1852, 1945, 1906, and 1928.
I'll say 1906.
Ding ding ding, exactly C. 1906. Number 74. When were the last sighting of the Bigfoot known as Old Yellow Top? A. 1961, B. 1955, C. 1984, or D. 1970?
Oh my! Stop!
Calm down.
Please!
Take deep breaths.
You're not the one getting terrible rolls with this damn dice.
Take a re-roll. Go ahead, take a re-roll.
I can't. I'm too stubborn. I'll stick with my 6 and go with A final. I'm not having the best luck in the world, in case you weren't aware.
Okay, after this, you should become the stream apprentice and fire the D100.
It's weird because off stream I've been having pretty good rolls with the thing, but
Maybe it has stage fright.
this is the first stream I've ever used it, even though it doesn't even exist. It's technically just an application on my computer, which means my
Actually,
computer
there
is giving
is.
me bad luck.
Oh, actually, they exist in real life.
I know they exist, but I don't have one on me. I'm using an app to like roll one and stuff. Anyway, so I got it wrong. Is that what we're saying today? To the shock of absolutely nobody. A is wrong yet
What's the
again.
answer you said?
I said A.
Wrong, exactly D. 1970.
Ah, that's what I figured.
Number 75. Trick question. The Bigfoot known as Matagami is said to have a musky odor. Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes. Number 76. There is a Bigfoot cryptid known as. Okay, I'll try my best here. This is not an even English name.
After this, are we
Boy,
gonna be up? Are we gonna be up for 4 of the new quizzes?
I'm sorry, Malachi, but with my awful luck, I think I've had enough trivia for today. Not doing this bad with this quiz, how bad do you think I'm gonna do with your quizzes?
could be worse. You can be better than I gonna lose.
I have 8 points! Compared
Well,
to his 24!
I'm
He has
compared to like
4
what last time
times
we
my.
had.
3 times my points, actually, I've realized.
Well, compared to one time we had around 70.
Yeah, but I at least had Roy.
Oh well. Anyways, Bigfoot known as Mirigdi, I think it's pronounced right. And for which country is it to live in? A. Japan. B. Germany. C. Russia. Or D. Mongolia.
All right, fine. We can do at least two of them. Baby three. We'll see though. I don't know. I'm just gonna roll this for myself just to see what I get. 21. I guess it could be worse.
Oh, Game Guide, it's your turn.
That was Malachi's. My bad. Go B final.
Hmm?
B.
B. Wrong, exactly. C. Russia. Number 37. The Bigfoot known as
Wait,
Miragdi.
no! That was Malachi's question.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, it
No,
wasn't.
he.
Hold on. No, you're right. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I've been having such bad luck. My brain is so focused on that. I'm not paying attention at all. Oh my god.
Mm. Anyways, this Bigfoot known as
My head
Miragdi
hurts.
is said to be quite tall. And how tall is it? A. 6 feet. B. 8 feet. C. 7 feet. D. 9 feet.
I'll say 8.
Wrong, exactly. D. C. 7 feet. Number 78. When was the first modern sighting of the Bigfoot known cryptid Miragdi? A. 1967. B. 1955. C. 1982. Or D. 1970.
Well, I did get 77, so surely this must work. D final.
Hmm?
D.
D. Ding ding ding. Exactly D. 1970. Number 79. Who was it that saw the Bigfoot cryptid Miragdi first? A. Hikers. B. Loggers. C. Hunters. D. Military.
Who's this for?
You.
I'll say hunters.
Ding ding ding. Exactly Hunters. C.
Damn. I can't believe I'm getting this ridiculous number of points. I'm now at a quarter of my ass.
Well, I wonder how it would have been if it was a 248
Well,
questions.
you know what? You know what? I'm glad I didn't say the way John Panette would. I swallowed a quarter, $50 came out. My ass hit the jackpot. He
Hey,
actually did say that in one of his specials.
well, good for him. He's having better luck than me right now.
He's dead.
He's still having better luck than me. Yeah, that's right. I said it.
Number 80, trick question. Was it a couple that saw the Bigfoot known as Moss Man for the first time? Yes or no?
Say it again.
Was it a couple that saw the Bigfoot known as Moss Man for the first time? Yes or no?
Hmm. Let me think about this. Mothman usually hangs out in bridges.
I said Moss Man.
Oh, I thought you said Mothman. Alright, never mind. I don't know who Mothman is actually. But I'm pretty sure it's yes. I'm going with yes.
You said
Final.
yes.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes.
Oh my god. There is such a thing as double digits for me. I knew if I really believed in myself, I'm still gonna lose, but at least got to double digits.
Number 81, trick question. Has there been 130 Bigfoot sightings in Oklahoma? Yes or no?
Yes,
Wrong, exactly no.
I had a feeling,
Number
but it's mostly
82.
been yes throughout this damn stream.
When was the first sighting of the Bigfoot cryptid orange eyes? A. 1959, B. 1984, C. 1992, or D. 2001?
I got a fucking 2. I'm not. I don't understand what's happening right now. Whatever. A final.
A. Ding ding ding, exactly A. 1959.
Never mind, I'll take that too.
Number 83. Who was it that saw the Bigfoot known as orange eyes for the first time? A. Hikers, B. Tourists, C. Teenagers, or D. The hunters?
I'll say C.
C. Teenagers. Ding ding ding, exactly C.
What the? I was not expecting that.
What?
For teenagers to be a right answer.
Well, if there would have been a Dover demon from Massachusetts, if I would have been at teenagers, you would still not get a point for it because they were only then had been only been seen by teenagers, not even adults. Well, I think it is. Number 84. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Batutut is said to have to be quite tall. And how tall is it? A. 7 feet, B. 6 feet, C. 8 feet, or D. 9 feet?
Most obviously taller than
Just to clarify, I need to make sure. Are we discussing the size of him, like, in general, or the size of his ass? Because if I had to know the size of his ass for Batutut, well, we're gonna be here all day.
Well, it's obviously taller than Cody's big brain.
Hello 20. That would be a D normally, but it's not anymore. I'm going with A final.
A.
Yeah.
Ding ding, exactly A. 7 feet tall.
What's going on here?
Seems your luck has changed. Number 85. A Bigfoot cryptid that is known as Shelia Binisk creature is said to live in a country. And which country does it live in? A. Belarus, C. B. Latvia, C. Russia, or D. Ukraine?
I'll say Ukraine.
Not exactly. C. Russia.
Why is it always Russia? Are you trying to find
Apparently.
new recruits for the Red Army?
Maybe. Number 86. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Shelia Binsk creature was recorded on a video camera, and when was it recorded? A. 2014, B. 2013, C. 2012, or D. 2010? Is A.
No, that's not why I'm laughing. No one's noticed it yet. It's great. That's just. I'm gonna.
Oh my fucking god!
Well,
Do you see what
I'll
that
make you
says,
laugh.
Venus?
You know it to be true.
You know what, Venus? I don't know if you've ever seen or watched the Disney Channel in a good while, but there was a show back then that I remember called Wizards of Waverly Place. They had an episode called Monster Hunt, and Justin.
Yeah, actually seen a series. But the father is a wizard, but he had to give up his magic powers in order to marry a mortal woman. It's
Yep.
and the daughter was named Alex, if I remember. And yeah, she has two brothers,
Yes,
and
and a friend named Harper.
yeah,
Real quick, I'm gonna go with gonna go with A final. Continue your thought, Malachi.
most likely D. 2010.
That's
Anyways,
alright. Cliffhanger. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'm back.
Well, all we can do now is wait for Mark as it's his turn.
What question are we at?
87.
Alright.
So we almost done.
Can't believe how bad my luck is being right now.
Yep, seems like it. And so far, even though there is always a chance that you may be able to get more questions, more points, but
Anyway,
Hmm.
sorry about that. I was need to go carry in some water for a neighbor of ours. Um, anyway, I was trying to see. They had um an episode of Wizards of Waverly Place called Monster Hunting, and Justin told Alex that he was taking a monster hunting as 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 like some course that he wanted to try and do, and she said to him, "Oh, great! Then you can round up all of your ex girlfriends."
hmm. Uh, what is your
And
One
guys'
moment. There is a
what is your
stupid
guys'
bug.
opinion about the Thunderman family series?
And no one goes on my technology.
Hmm?
Do you hear me, you flick son of a bitch? No one! And on my computer.
Okay, what just happened?
Murder the stink bug.
Hmm. Anyways, you're next, Malachi. Trick question 87. Are the Bigfoot cryptid orange eyes common seen? Yes or no?
what?
Are the Bigfoot cryptid orange eyes common seen? Yes or no?
No.
Ding ding dong, ding ding ding. So actually no, it's rarely seen. Number 88. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Shila Chelyabinsk creature is said to have certain color on its fur. And what color does it have? A. Red. B. Gray. C. Brown. Or D. Black?
Hold on 1 minute. Cypress got a point, yeah? Malachi got the last question right, yeah?
Yeah, it did.
Alright, that's what I figured. Please give me a good number. Thank you. Alright. What is that actually? Hold on. That's C, I think. Yeah, that's C. I'll go with C final.
You go with C and alongside B. Gray.
All right.
89. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Sitco are said to live in a mountain range in the US. In which mountain range is it live in? A. Sierra Nevada Mountains, B. Cascade Mountains, C. Rocky Mountains, or D. Wrangell Mountains.
I'll say the Rockies.
C. Ding ding ding, exactly C. Number 90. There is an aquatic cryptid known as Octoman. Yeah, half octopus, half human, apparently. And said to live in a US state. And which state is it? A. Georgia, B. Ohio, C. Tennessee, or D. Montana.
Courtesy of Aqua World.
C final.
Wrong, that could be Ohio. Number 91. The aquatic cryptid Octoman are said to be 3 to 4 times larger than an average man, and its body has a certain color. And what color is it? A. Green, B. Brown, C. Gray black, or D. Blue.
I'll say blue.
Wrong, exactly C. Gray black. Number 92. When was the first sighting of the Octoman cryptid? A. Mid 1950s, B. Mid 1980s, C. Mid 1990s, or D. Mid 1970s.
Hmm. Hmm. Game guide is returned.
It is.
Yep.
You might want to repeat question choices.
Nah, I'm
When
gonna
was the
be
first
right up. Okay.
when was the first sighting of the Octoman cryptid? A. Mid 1990s, B. Mid 1980s, C. Mid 1990s, D. Mid 1970s.
But are you sure it's my turn?
Yeah, it is
I'm
yours.
I'm sure.
Damn my memory. Hold on a second. Oh sure. You got C again, but it did get 69, so there's that. C final.
Wrong, exactly B. A. Mid 1950s.
Will game guy reach 13 points before the stream's over?
If I
Or
do,
we'll
then I
give
really do. Did I really do and like deserve this title? Then 13's an unlucky number, so
mm,
Game guide the
unless
13th.
I'm not
unless
a date, you know.
unless it gives on a from Malaka's point of view. Just kidding. Number 93. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Quickfoot are said to live in a European country. And which country does it live in? A. Germany, B. United Kingdom, C. Denmark, or D. Spain.
I'll say Denmark.
Wrong, exactly B. United Kingdom.
Hmm.
Number 94. The Bigfoot known as Quickfoot is said to be tall. And how tall is it? A. 8 feet, B. 7 feet, C. 9 feet, or D, 6 feet?
See, I'm gonna
C,
go with no, no. I'm gonna go with 7 feet.
wrong exactly, D, 6 feet.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say the shorter it is, the faster it probably goes. So
Even though this is, it says that it's to be fast, but it didn't mention exactly how fast we're trying to find as much possible on this one, though. Number 95. The Bigfoot, and this is a hard question. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Quakefoot is said to have certain color on its eyes. And what color does it have? A. Green. B. Yellow. C. Red. Or D. Orange.
Mm. Who's it for?
You.
Um, I'll say orange.
You say orange. And wrong exactly. A. Green.
Great. Now we got first we have a walking stick, then we have a praying mantis, and now we have a running Douglas fir.
Hmm. Apparently so. Number 76. Sorry, 96. When was the first sighting of the Bigfoot cryptid Quickfoot? A. 1985. B. 1962. C. 1978. Or D. 1999.
hmm. Please give me the answer. I'm going with D. Final.
D. Wrong exactly. C. 1978. Number 97. When was the recent sighting of the Bigfoot cryptid Quickfoot? A. 1997. B. 1995. C. 1992. Or D. 1990.
I'll say 1997.
Wrong exactly. B. 1995. Number 98. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Pennsylvanian white Bigfoot is said to be quite tall. And how tall is it? A. 8 feet. B. 7 feet. C. 6 feet. Or D. 9 feet.
Nah, I'll go with the tallest. I'm going with 9 feet. Final.
Wrong exactly. B. 7 feet. Number 99. The Bigfoot cryptid Pennsylvanian white Bigfoot is said to have certain color on its eyes. And what color does it have? A. Red. B. Yellow. C. Orange. Or D. Black.
I'll say yellow.
Wrong exactly. D. Black. I don't know if this is an actually an albino Bigfoot or something. If it
Oh,
was a,
great. Now we have a cryptid that can be officially called a black-eyed children.
I would love that
well,
legend.
though, yeah, uh, I don't even. Some people say that the black-eyed children actually are real. There are some stories of people that try to open a door for them to let them inside, which is there were one couple that actually encountered those, two of them. Let's say the husband ended up being sick with cancer, and the wife ended up being sick for something else, but they both survived. But not like deadly cancer. It's just I think it was prostate cancer or something like that, or something. And this Bigfoot is white. It doesn't. I don't know if this is actually an albino or something, If it was albino, it would have been red eyes, because that is a typical sign for something that is albino. But yeah, there's even a recording of this on a camera also. Number 100. When when was the first sighting of the Bigfoot cryptid Pennsylvania white Bigfoot? A. 1970, B. 1975, C. 1972, or D. 1974?
63. I'm going with C final.
Wrong, exactly A. 1970.
Ah, damn.
Number 101. When was the recent sighting of the Bigfoot cryptid known as Pennsylvania white Bigfoot? A. 2004, B. 2005, C. 2006, or D. 2008?
I'll say 2006.
Wrong, exactly D. 2008. 100, 102. Oh. The infamous film that Roger Patterson and Robert Gimley recorded of their Bigfoot, and how long is the film? A. 1 minute, B. 1 minute and 30 seconds, C. 2 minutes, D. 1 minute or 45 seconds.
Oh my god, what was it? I know exactly which one it is. Oh my god. I know the
Yeah,
film, I just don't know how long it is. Uh hmm. I'm gonna have to dig 84. You better be right about this. D final.
D. Wrong, exactly A. 1 minute. Well, actually, it was 59 seconds, but close to 1 minute. This is actually is so famous that many experts had watched, reviewed this footage over and over to find any sign of if this could have been a real or someone in a suit by trying to match the
The worst part is I know which video it is.
yeah,
So I
I
feel like I
actually
should have
seen it.
gotten that, but I just
Yeah,
don't. I just didn't remember what the length was. I can't talk.
yeah, yeah, but like I said, experts had been viewing this video or this film by matching movements of the arms and the legs. And this is how this Bigfoot moved to try to match with someone if it was in like in an if someone were in a suit or if it could have been an actual animal.
Can you hear me? Serious, my mom's calling me for something.
Huh?
My mom's calling me for something. Can we finish real quick?
Yeah, there's only two questions left. So, uh, number 103. In what year did Robert Gimley and Roger Patterson record their infamous Bigfoot film? A. 1968, B. 1965, C. 1964, or D. 1967?
1967.
Ding ding ding, so I can say D. 1967. It's,
Okay, see ya.
yeah, it's, see up. Well, 104. The Bigfoot cryptid known as Batutut is said to have certain color on its fur, and what color does it have? A. Red, B. Black, C. Brown, or D. Gray?
Oh! It comes full circle. Guess what number I just rolled?
2,
Nope.
1.
Yup. This better be right. A final.
Whoops, I read the wrong answer there for a moment. Why? I'm probably too tired myself. You said A. Well, I thought it was right first, but it was actually B. That was on B. So this B black. Didn't need exactly B. Let's say right A black. It's a black color.
Hooray! At least ended with the unlucky number as unlucky guy.
Hmm.
And whoa, Malachi won! I can't believe it! He had more points than me the whole time.
Well, well, we don't even
Yeah,
know what.
we got 29 points for Malachi, and I had 13. I guess I've done worse than that, but that was still. I don't know what the hell happened.
Well, here's a thought. Wonder if there would have been any difference if Roy had been there.
I doubt that. I mean, it would be the same D100. It would be the same questions,
Hmm, true.
but I don't know.
I wonder what the next topic is gonna be since Malcolm left, so we won't be able to know that.
He'll
And
probably tell us
since,
tomorrow.
yeah, yeah, I probably should end here anyway. It's past 3 hours, almost four.
All right.
Well, everyone, this has been fun. So until next time, this is Switch Double signing off. Bye.
And goodbye.